Hello, in this demo, we'll see how Audio now supports exec command for your outer loop development cycle. The context or the reasoning behind implementing this feature is that it now allows us to use tools such as Helm or Kustomize or JCube or basically any tool to be a part of the deployment flow. So for this demo, we're going to use Helm to deploy a PostgreSQL database onto our cluster, and we'll see how this works. So let's move on. Now here I have a simple Go application. I've modified the dev file to add the exec command. Now, if you see here, the deploy DB is our hero of the demo. Now, we have the command line where it adds the Bitnami chart and it will install the PostgreSQL database onto the cluster. So it you it uh, uh, it references this component deploy DB, which is a container component, and it provides us with the image that should be used for this thing. So this image, it will contain the Helm binary, which we can then use. Now, this deploy DB, it is referenced by the deploy composite command we can see here. Now, along with this, we are also going to create a few supporting resources. So a Helm will require that I have certain permissions to create and fetch the resources. So for this, I'm using the service account that is provided by my local kind cluster, but I am creating the required role and role bindings for that service account. Then we have deployment and service resources that are provided by the dev file, which will be created and which will use the image that we have here. So enough talk, we'll move on to our demo. So now I'm going to run audio deploy. And when I do so, we see that it built the image, created all the necessary resources, and it is now executing the command. So while that happens, I can run audio logs to see what is happening. We see log from my Go container, and then there is one by deploy db, which is where our command is executing. We see the logs. Now it seems like everything ran successfully and our dev file has been deployed. So this, if we take a look at the stateful set, it is the resource that was created by the Helm chart. We see that it was created successfully. It's not ready yet, but there must be something. But next, what I would like for you to for to show you is what happens when the execution fails. So when I run audio deploy again, it will fail because Helm doesn't allow us to install the uh, install something with the same name again. So if I run audio logs, we are still at adding the repository, but we see that the installation failed. It says you cannot reuse a name that is still in use. Now we see that audio has still not uh, it's still trying to execute the command. So if I run the audio logs again, we see log from a different container. Now audio will try twice to run the execution, but if nothing works, it will simply show us the log and exit. Now this helps us to debug what went wrong with our application and try again. Now that's all for this demo. Thank you very much.